Hello everyone, we are from Group 32, LAX2003 movie review. So we'll be recording our final group discussion today, which is group discussion 6. Before we start our discussion, let's introduce ourselves first. I'm Divyasree and my mentor number is 206080.
Hi everyone, my name is NURUL BINTI NOORASMADI and my matrix number is 212926.
Hello everyone, my name is SAVITHIRY RAJAN with metric number 206742. I'm a third year food science and technology student.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is HANEEM EMYLIA binti AWANG DAHRI. My metric number is.
Hi everyone, my name is MASYITAH ZAIN and my metric number is 21147.
Hello everyone, I'm RAHIM and my metric number is 205796.
Hi, my name is PUTRI NIZAT. My metric number is 210023.
Hello everyone, my name is AZRI and my matrix number is 21046.
Hello everyone, my name is FARHAN bin NOOR and my metric number is 210165.
Hi everyone, my name is ROHAYA binti RAHIM and my metric number is 210203.
All right, so since everyone has done introducing themselves, so we can start our discussion now. I'll start the discussion by telling the story of the movie first. So this movie is actually about two identical twin sisters, Hallie and Annie, and they got separated at birth by their parents are divorced, and then they are reunited years later at a summer camp. So during that summer camp, they plan to bring their parents back together. So the girls, one of whom has been living with their mother Elizabeth, and the other one with the father Nick, switch places after camp to work on their plan, which is to reunite their parents. But then their first objective is to scare off the gold digger Meredith, who is their father's fiancée. So Hallie and Annie somehow managed to show their dad Meredith's true colors, causing them to break up. Lastly, their parents, Nick and Elizabeth, they remarried, while Hallie and Annie being their bridesmaids. So it's a happy ending story actually, and this is the a small summary of the movie.
Okay, personally, I would actually rate the movie 8 out of 10. Overall, I really liked the movie because it was like a light comedy movie with good visuals. But of course, some parts were not logical. But yeah, it's a movie released in the year 1998. So this is not surprising. Especially like none of them actually realized the twins were alike in the summer camp until they bumped into each other and they started fighting. Until even during that time, they themselves did not realize. Only after some time, they realized that they actually look identical. And what amazed me about this movie is that the twins, Hallie and Annie, were actually played by the same actress, Lindsay Lohan, by using some graphic effects. So I find it like to make a movie like this in 1990s is really an appreciable thing, I would say. Yeah, what about the others?
All right. For me, I would say that I really love this story, this movie plot, and I would rate 7.5 out of 10 maybe. So I think the story plot sticks pretty close to the original movie plot, which is the Parent Trap released in 1961. So basically, I think Lohan has done a really great job in performing dual roles, where she played as a twin sisters, roles named by Hallie and Annie. Her performance was outstanding in the way she delivered a British accent to indicate the audience on which girl she's playing at the moment. Besides, the photography skills at the time also scored the overall film, since the illusion of creating twins on the same screen looked seamless. I think this is a perfect wholesome movie and must be added to the must-watch list because I think it covers mostly all the elements like fun story plot, love, and emotions. I would say that this movie has successfully delivered the emotions among the characters, like when the twins are trying to reunite the parents back so that they could live together as a complete family. So those emotions made me, as an audience, understand their plot very well and also able to dive into their storyline. So I will strongly recommend this movie for those who like happy ending and also romantic endings. That's all for me.
Okay, for my opinion,
Haneem, we cannot hear you. It's a bit stacking. Your line is not clear.
Met at the summer camp, my most favorite part, and the makeover when they learn to be each other's mom and any. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now can. Just now it was quite not clear. Maybe the next person can proceed since Haneem having some issues with the connection.
Okay, I will continue. For my opinions, this movie is a light and easy understanding movie, and everyone will be enjoy and understand the storyline at one watch only. But for the comedy, I don't think this movie brings a lot of humor, and most of the scenes filled with a forced humor, which I didn't really get the humor. Maybe because the movie itself is too old, and I wish more comedy scenes being inserted in the movie. However, what I like about this movie is it teach about family bonding and how sisterhood works. The twin never met each other, but and also they also become enemy for a while, but they still get together and work together to bring and create their happy family back when they discover the truth. That
Okay, first of all, I think this is a great movie and funny, of course. I think this movie has a lot of element which I like, which are the fun, the mischievous activities, the love, the emotions, and etc. I think it's all. Yeah, I think this movie could be watched by every group of age, where we could feel the intensity of the feeling, fun, comedy, family bonding, and not involve many romance scenes, I think. And I love watch those two twins. They're so cute together. And many more interesting scenes. I give this movie like 9 stars out of 10. Next person, thank you.
This movie is about a twin that get separated because their parents are divorced, and in this movie we can see many funny parts, as you guys just said, and it's a simple but great, sweet, fun, and funny like heart, and a very heartwarming story for me that comes with a great ending. So for me, it's also the movie is a must to watch for everyone, and I would like to rate this movie 9 out of 10. So what about you, Farhan?
Okay, so for me, the movie is full of fun and has humorous moments as the twins try to switch places and learn about each other's life. The story also has a strong emotional core as it explores the idea of family and the importance of forgiveness and second chances. And the film has happy ending, which is satisfying and make it a great choice for families to enjoy, watch together. For me, I would like to say that the most memorable scene in this movie is near the ending, where the girls secretly bring their parents to the same location and then reveal themselves to each other by shocking their parents with the realization that their daughters are identical twins who had been separated at birth. So the moment is full of emotion as the parents are visibly moved by the reunion of their daughters and the realization that they have a second chance to make their family work. So overall, The Parent Trap is a classic movie and it has charming characters, funny dialogue, and a heartwarming story, and make it a great choice for anyone looking for a fun and a wholesome film to watch their loved ones. So yeah, I think that is my opinion. How about others?
Okay, in my opinion, firstly, I really enjoy watching the movie. It is so iconic because it can be related to that childhood innocence, which the children manage to dealing with the uncertainty. I also love the character in the movie, especially the twin. So I never have a twin or friend of a twin like Haley and Annie, but I believe we all have times when we hate someone because of how similar we to them. So in the movie, it's very funny to see when the twins are meeting for the first time and they are fighting type. So overall, I would like to rate 9 out of 10. That's all for me.
Okay, so for me, sorry for my internet connection before. So for my opinion, as I watch The Parent Trap, I just love the movie. I watch it since I was little until now. It's still my favorite. I just love the every moment when the twins met at the summer camp. They hate each other, they play pranks on each other, and when they notice they have the same parents. So I just love it. And the makeover when they learn to be each other so they can switch places, that's actually my most favorite scene. So Hailey went to her mom and Annie went to her dad and met for the first time. Then the twins try to get their parents back together. It's a very heartwarming and classic movie, and for a 90s movie, they have a very advanced technology. To conclude, it's a very well-made movie, a family-friendly with a lot of mischievous acts by 11 years old twins. So it's a very, very recommended movie. For me, it's a 10 out of 10. That's all for me. Thank you.
Right. So
Sorry.
who's that? So Atira, okay, yeah, you go first.
Okay. For my review, I really enjoy this movie. But honestly, it is I think this movie is really have expected ending and fun ending, but it is also a very well made film with a good plot. This movie also have um good comedy and the way the girls walk without their parents knowing is incredible. I really recommend this movie for those who like simple plotline and happy ending. Lastly, I will rate this movie 8 out of 10. Thank you.
All right. So as for this movie, all I can say is wow, because if 11-year-old girls are capable of bringing their parents together after divorce, then it should inspire us to try our best to keep our families together no matter what, right? So it has a good, this movie overall, it has a good flowing plot that is very easy to follow. It's simple, it's a simple plot, but then it gives a great, sweet, fun, funny, light-hearted and heartwarming story with a great ending, happy ending basically. So The Parent Trap will forever remain as a classic, and it's a must-watch family movie for everyone. So I would rate this movie 8 over 10.
Okay, I really agree with Divya because I also really enjoy the acting of the main characters, Harry and Annie, played by Lindsay Lohan. It was actually her first movie, but as a child actress, she really did a very good justification for her role. And also, she has acted really well by creating two distinct personalities. For me, it was quite hard to believe it was just her first movie because she managed to create two different personalities on screen. And just for your information, she actually won several awards for her role in the movie. And also, I would highly recommend this movie to my family and friends. But of course, not to kids, because as you all know, this movie actually have some adult scenes. But otherwise, it's very easy to understand because it does not actually have any complicated storyline. How about others? What y'all think about maybe who y'all want to recommend this movie to?
Yeah, I think this movie is for all ages. Like everyone can watch this movie because it is this movie like family like movie. So I think everyone can watch this movie.
Yeah, I also agree with some of y'all mentioned that this movie is not really that funny. That means there's not much comedy in it. Maybe we all expected too much. But for me, it's like a very happy and entertaining and also very like light film rather than a comedy film. Yeah, we as like someone who has born after the movie has released, I think we can't really relate to that, that kind of humors they are making. So that could be one of the reasons why we did not actually find that movie very funny. Even not funny, but still it's a good movie to watch with our family and friends because as I said, it's like have a very happy ending, and also it's a very heartwarming and light film to watch in our free time. Maybe others have anything to add?
Okay, I want to share my favorite part from this movie. So I have saw the iconic handshake between the Annie and the butler. So I think they will do the handshake every time they are together. So I think for me they are very cute and funny. So their handshake might seem silly at the moment, but they create an instant bond between themselves. So that's one thing that I like from the movie.
Maybe others have anything to say about favorite scene or anything about the movie? Apart from Rohaya, is anyone willing to share their favorite scene or anything?
I think right, this movie is actually most underrated movies during that time because even though we all know that the Disney pictures are famous for its very funny, entertaining movies, but this movie has a very element in the fun, the mischievous activities, the love, the emotions, and etc. This is a very perfect, wholesome movie, and I think it's a must-watch movie from any age group.
Yeah, actually, also, this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, a real life story of the director and also the producer. They're actually husband and wife. So they actually created this movie through their experience. And they also have actually twin daughters, just like the main characters of the film, Harry and also Annie. So it's actually kind of like a real story.
I didn't know about that. Thanks for sharing though.
Anyone else to have anything else to add on about the movie? Come on, guys, this is our last discussion. If nobody has anything to say about the movie, I think we can just end our discussion here.
All right, then. So with that, I conclude that this movie has a great reviews overall, and it's worth to watch with family and friends. So this is the end of our final discussion today, and that's all for now. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.